Okay, so good morning class and welcome to our subject software development 1 and our topic is about C Sharp programming. So before we start, let's check our attendance. So section 2, section 2. Okay, so today is October 14. And attendance, Abaya,
Sir, present.
present. Agbunag,
Sir, hindi mo ata ako na-present last meeting.
Present.
teka,
Present, sir.
present naman. Ano? So Agbunag present. So October 7 last week present. Albayalde. Albayalde
Present, sir.
present. Bagidudol.
Present, sir. Present.
Bagidudol.
Sir, present.
Okay. Belio.
Present, sir.
Fukuda.
Present, sir.
Gatchalian.
Present, sir.
Gongora. Gongora. Rafael.
Sir, present.
Madayag. June. Madayag. Absent. Wala na naman. Marquez.
Present, sir.
Mitrado. Mitrado. Absent.
Present, sir.
Mitrado. Present. Last week wala ka. Navarro.
Sir, ako yung na-late last week.
Late.
Yes, sir.
Dapat nagsasalita ka pag present ka. Okay?
Sir, present Navarro. Present Navarro.
O late lagay ko dito. Navarro present. Palisok. Palisok. Absent. Taradel.
Present, sir.
Torres. Torres. Mr. Torres is present.
Present, sir. Present.
Okay. Abenoha. Absent.
Present, sir.
Pangawil.
Present, sir.
Cave. Cave.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Cuepo. Cuepo. Absent. Marquez.
Present, sir.
Wala ka last week, Miss Marquez. Montalia. Montalia. Absent. Villanueva. Villanueva. Absent. Maraming absent kayo na. Okay, so I'll be checking your attendance later ulit. So let's proceed to our Google Classroom. So in our Google Classroom, by the way, so last week hindi ako nakapag-upload ng video group 2 because nag-format ako ng laptop and binackup ko pa yung ni-retrieve ko yung mga projects. Anyway, so yan. So for this week, Actually, our lecture for last week is we have the decision making and the operators and constant and literals. For this week naman, pero hindi muna ako magbibigay ng activity for week 5 kasi magbibigay ako ng activity for week 4 for this week. Okay? So, yan. So, let me discuss first the constant and literals. Actually, kinuha ko lang yan sa ano eh, sa... So, this is our reference. Dito ko nalalagay. C# tutorial. So, dito ko kinukuha kasi kompleto dito eh. tutorialspoint.com. Okay, so, we have the constant and literals, although it's already uploaded yung module natin dito, pero kinuha ko lang yun dito. So, constant and literals. Operators. Ayan, so dito ko lang kinuha lahat yan. So let me discuss this constant and literals. Okay, so the constant refers to a fixed value that the program may not alter during its execution. So these fixed values are also called literals. So constant, ibig sabihin ng constant, hindi pwedeng baguhin. Yun lang. And then we have the integer literals. So the integer literals can be a decimal, hexadecimal constant, a prefix, okay, specifies the base or radix 0x, yung mga hexadecimal kung naituro na sa inyo yung hexadecimal. And so these are the examples. And then we have also various of types of integer literals. Ito naman, decimal, hexadecimal, integer, unsigned. Those are data types of yung numbers. Next is we have the floating point literals. Floating point yung mga may decimal point. Yun lang. A decimal point, a fraction part, and an exponent part. Anyway, during your basic programming, naituro na to sa inyo itong mga data types natin. These are the different data types. And then we have the character constant. For the character constant, using the single quote. For the string naman, using the double quote. So for example, here we have the double slash character. Kung gusto nyo i-display yung slash, you can use this one. Or yun, a character for the single quote, and then we have the double quote. Actually, for the double quote, they are using this for string. When we say character, that is only a one character, one symbol. And then we have the question mark and yung alpha. We have also this one for the alert, and we have the backspace. Ito yung mga constant, character constant natin. And then we have front feed and etc. Yan na lahat. And then we have the character constants, example. Yung mga slash n, yan. Slash t, slash n, slash n. And next is we have the string literals naman. For example, using the double quote for the string, or with a @ sign, then double quote, either way pwede. So pwedeng double quote, pwedeng yung @ sign, etc. And then we have the definition characters, or constant should I say. So we have the data type, then constant name, then we have the value. For example, we have constant, double, so this is the data type, and then we have the variable or the constant name, and then the value. Yan. So those are examples of constant. Meron din tayong mga definition constants, ito yung result. Yeah. Yeah. So pag sinabi natin constant, that is you cannot change. So although in your program pwedeng yung baguhin yung value of a variable, and you can also change the data type. Yan. That is for the constant and literals. And then next is we have the operators. Now for the operators naman, we have the basic, we have the arithmetic, relational, logical, bitwise, assignment, and miscellaneous operators. So basic, we have the mathematical operator. Ito alam nyo na to eh. So we have the addition, basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We have the modulo. And what is the use of modulo? Bagay nandito. Modulo operators or operator and remainder of after an integer division. So kukunin lang niya yung remainder. Kasi yung division kasi is the whole number. And then kung kukunin mo lang yung remainder is you will be using the modulo. And then also we have the increment and decrement operator. Usually we are using this one for looping statement, yung for loop. And then we have the relational operators. Ayan. For the relational operators, for the kapag equal sign lang kasi siya pag single, that is means that's an assignment operator. Pero pag dalawang sign na equal, that is um, you're comparing relational. So kino-compare mo yung dalawang value. So we have the equal, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than equal, less than equal. Relational operator, or in other references they call it comparison operator kasi kino-compare mo yung dalawang value. And then next is we have the logical operators. So KOI kayo, engineering, so alam nyo na kung ano yung mga logical operators. So for the programming, we have only 3. We have the AND, OR, and NOT. Pero actually meron pa sa ano yun, yung XOR, and marami pa tayong mga logical operators, most especially sa engineering. But in programming, tatlo lang. Itong tatlo lang. And then we have also the bitwise operators. So for the bitwise operators, the output is just only 2. It's either 0 or 1. And so 0 or 1. And so we have the AND, the OR, at saka anong tawag dito? Yung babalik na rin niya yung value.
Not, sir.
Actually, tatlo lang naman eh. Yan. So, and or not. And then, what do you call this one? This table? Engineering. Students, alam nyo kung anong table?
Truth table.
Yes. They call it a truth table. Most especially, ginagamit sa Carnot map. Still remember or natakal nyo na ba yung Carnot map?
Natakal na, sir.
Ayun, yung simplification of Boolean expression. Boolean expression ba yun? Something like that, yung equation. Kung paano mo siya pasisimplihin. Diba? That is the use of the Carnot map. Ganun din, they are using the bitwise operators. Anyway, yeah, so example yan. Mga operators natin. Byte. Still remember kung ano yung byte and bit? Yeah. These are examples of the bitwise. And we have also yung bitwise operators, the AND. Ito naman yung in addition, so we have the AND, the OR, the XOR. Yan pala. XOR. And then, ayun nga pala. Do you still remember this? Bakit ito 12? Tingnan nyo ah. A holds 60 and variable B holds 13. Pag nag-end tayo, bakit ganito yung output? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Kung maalala nyo pa, computer organization ata ito itinuro sa inyo yun. Still remember? Hindi na. Class, nandyan pa kayo.
Sir, hindi.
Hindi nyo
Eh,
na
wala pang ganun, sir.
Wala kang
Wala
ganun,
pa
sir.
akong ganun, sir.
Ay, okay. So, okay, ganito siya. Variable A holds 60 and variable B holds 13. Pero take note that the bitwise, ibig sabihin bit. Pag sinabi nating bit, it's either 0 or 1. Now, ang ibig sabihin nito, that is you have to convert 60 to binary. Yun, binary. Kung it's either, pag decimal siya, decimal. Ni? Decimal. Decimal to binary, convert. So, for example, 60. Try natin. Excuse me. Yan, ito siya. 60 and then kung naalala nyo pa kung paano kayo mag-convert 60 tapos yung isa naman is 13, convert natin yung 13. So this is the result. Okay. Computer ata to, ang alam ko computer organization to. And then yung 60. End. So multiplication siya. Ayan siya yung result niya. So binary. In case na ito yung ginawa niya. Pero 12 siya eh. Pero if you convert yung 12, so that is 1, 2, 4, 8, 8 plus 12, 1, 1, 0, 0. Tama, 1, 1, 0, 0, 12. Both operands. Anyway, binary siya. Okay, yan. If you still remember yung 1, 2, 4, 8 code, ito yung bitwise. Yan. Bitwise operator. Then next is we have the assignment operator. Yan, for the assignment operator is just if you want to assign a value to a variable, you just use a single sign equal. Pero pag dalawa yan, that is comparison operator. And then next is we have the plus and equal or add and assign. And then we have the subtract and assign. We have multiply and assign, and then we have divide and assign. Ibig sabihin nito is you have i-add na muna niya yung previous value and then add that to a variable. Yan, for example, meron pa tayong example dito. And for example ito, C plus is equal to A is equivalent to C is equal to C plus A. Okay, kung ano yung value ni C, for example 10. 10 plus 5, for example 5 yung value ng A, then that will be 15. Now, yung old value of C is 10, pero inad mo yung 5 na value ng A, so now, the current value of C is 15. So, yun lang yung gamit niya pag-update ng value. Mostly ginagamit namin itong mga ganito sa scoring ng pag gagawa na kayo ng games, kasi later on gagawa kayo ng games eh. So pag nag-i-increment yung score mo, so gagamit ka nito para ma-update yung value ng score. Or kung maglalagay kayo ng deduction sa score, ito naman yung gagawin ninyo, subtraction. Yan. And then we have the assignment operators. We have this one, yung modulo and shift left and right shift and bitwise. We have the bitwise exclusive, bitwise inclusive. Ito modulo lang naman to eh. Kukunin niyo yung remainder and that remainder will be the value of variable C. Okay, ito naman yung shift left. Meron tayo dito yung shift. Ito naman yung wala. And this is for the bitwise, yung binary left shift operator. So the left operator move value is moved left by the number of its bits specified by the right operand. And then for the right shift naman, it will move to the right the number of bit. Ayan. So pupunta siya doon sa left. Yung isa naman is pupunta doon sa right. Ganun din dito. Pero hindi namin masyadong ginagamit. Saan na yun? Ito. And then we have the AND assignment operator, we have the exclusive, and we have the inclusive. Next is we have the miscellaneous operators. Yan. Size of, kung ilan yung size. Type of, return the type of class. And ito naman yung mga miscellaneous, returns the address of the variable, point at the variable, conditional expression. Later on itatakal natin to kung ano to, conditional is, as, determine whether the object is a certain type, cast without raising an exception if the cast fails. And then operator precedence, alam nyo na yung precedence, MDAS, so multiplication division first followed by the addition and subtraction. And then we have the operator precedence in C, postfix, unary, multiplicative, additive, shift, relational, equality, bitwise, and XOR, and OR. Ito yung format niya. So for example, yung postfix, operand operator. Sa ibang subject kasi tinuturo itong mga ganito, yung postfix, yung mga ganyan, yung format of expression. Ano yung expression? Example of expression, yung A plus B. So kapag gumamit ka ng postfix, iba yung format niya na, parang AB plus. So magkakaiba sila ng format. Next is we have the yung iba pa, logical and, logical or, conditional. Ito yung format din ito, assignment operator and comma. Okay, so next lang natin decision making. Okay, so for the decision making, punta na lang tayo sa tutorials point and condition decision making. So let me discuss muna. Okay, so for the decision making, it will check if the condition is true. So if the condition is true, it will do a block of code, but if it is false, then it will exit. For example, and this is another example of conditional statement. Although in C# we have 5, and we have the if statement, if else statement, we have the nested if, but actually we have only 2, dalawa lang. We have the if statement and then we have the switch statement, dalawa lang. if statement, if else statement, and then nested if statement. Same lang sila, if statements. And then we have the switch and we have the nested switch. Okay, so let's start with the if statement. Yan, so we have the boolean expression, comparison. Meron, gagamit tayo ng comparison operators dito. And this is the flowchart. So if the condition is true, then do the block of code, but if it is false, then it will not do the block of code. Example. Hindi ko na although pwede to sa sharp develop. So sige, try natin sa sharp develop. Okay, so new solution. For the meantime, console muna tayo, but midterm and finance, mag-Windows application na tayo. Okay, so let's create. Ayan. So, sabihin na natin, variable declaration, int a is equal to 10. Then int b is equal to 5. Example lang. And then we have the conditional statement, if. And then we have a variable a, then comparison operator. A is equal to b. Okay. Then we have the curly bracket to indicate this is the block of code. Okay. So, sige, sabi natin console dot write line. Sabi natin a plus plus bakit? Is equal to. Okay. So nakatulog na ata kayo. Sinasabi ko ng demonstration na kasi later on i-upload ko kasi itong video na to para nandun na yung video demonstration and yung Google Meet natin. What is the output? Sige, dadalhin ko na lang. Magkakaroon to ng error. Why? Because this part assignment operator to. So, kailangan gagamit tayo ng comparison operator. Pag dalawang equal sign, that is comparison operator. So, let's try. Run natin. I expected. Bakit name space as? Okay. Wait lang.
Okay, sir.
Yes, tama naman. Yung solution. Anyway, alam niyo na ito kasi in your basic programming, di ba ganito na kayo? Tama ba? Basic programming ninyo? Class, dyan pa kayo.
Meron pa, sir. Hindi pa.
Meron pa, sir.
Di ba yung basic programming ninyo, natakal nyo na to? Magkaiba lang sila ng syntax.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, alam nyo na.
Hmm.
Oh. And equal na lang. Is equal to, ganyan sana eh. This is the concatenation. No? Alam nyo naman kung ano yung concatenation na. Ayan. So, hello world. Uy, bakit hello world dyan?
Ako po.
Naman. Okay. Bakit hello world? Kasi, meron siyang hello world doon.
Meron doon sa taas.
Oo nga. So, definitely wala siyang output. Bakit wala siyang output? Kasi hindi naman sila equal. Diba? Not unless lalagyan mo siya dito ng else. Diba? Yan. Alam mo yan, very basic, parang elementary lang tayo muna. Pwede namang write line if you want. Symbol na lang, not equal. Not equal. Ganyan. Okay. So, not equal. So, dahil hindi sila equal. Okay. So, yun yung if else statement. Okay?
Sir?
And then, yes, question. Basic lang, di ba? Question.
Sir, yung sa may activity, wala namang read key.
Ayun nga. Kasi pag wala siyang read key, so definitely hindi mo siya makikita. Although magra-run yung program, tama? Magra-run yung program
Yes,
pero
sir.
hindi mo
Yes,
makikita
sir.
yung. So anong gagawin natin para magawa natin yung activity? So definitely we will be putting the read key para you can see the output.
Sige, sir.
Yun, okay? So, and yun nga, sometimes I'll give some debug error in the code. Pero yung mga simple lang na pwedeng makita agad ng student para at least alam ng student kung paano mag-debug.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
basta wag lang yung semicolon.
Oh.
Very basic ang semicolon.
Ang hirap hanapin yun.
O, bagay, yung compiler naman natin sasabihin niya.
Oh, sir, nag-highlight ng red sa baba.
Oo, nag-highlight naman ng kon. O, nagno-notify naman siya. But, yun lang, normally kon naman sa mga variables. Variable lang naman. Ayan. So, ano pa?
Yes, sir. Sir, pag right at saka right line, same din pa.
No, ang right kasi is ang right. Pakita ko lang kung anong kaibahan ng right. Pag right kasi sa isang kwan lang siya. Try natin kung copy paste ko na lang ito. Yan. Ang right. Okay. Kung i-run ko to, nakita niyo yun, magka-isang line lang siya.
Okay, sir.
Pag gamit ako ng right line, wala bang pag gagamit ako ng right line, bumaba siya.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin ito, right line, yung una, tapos yung susunod na right niya, display niya, pupunta sa baba. So, yun ang kaibahan ng right line sa right.
Okay, sir.
Okay? So, yun. Ano pa? Yan, basic muna tayo kasi pagdating natin sa object-oriented programming, at least alam nyo kasi gagamitin nyo din itong mga ito Yan. Ano pa? Nested. Pag sinabi nating nested naman, basic lang siya. Sa loob ng condition, meron pang isa pang condition. Yan, di ba? So, yan. That is nested. And then for the switch statement, yan. Yan. Ito, alam niyo kung anong gamit ng break? Anyone? Break?
Sir, parang dun siya magli-limit. Parang i-stop niya yung pan.
Okay, tama
Yung
yun.
ganun.
Pag nakuha niya na yung character, kapag equal sila, for example this one, grade is B. So definitely yung case na to hindi niya gagawin, right? Tapos break, hindi niya gagawin, pero yung B, gagawin niya, pero wala siyang break. So definitely the output is well done, kasi nandito yung break niya. Diba? Well done, your grade is B. Ibig sabihin yung B at saka yung C, same lang sila na magiging output, well done. Pero pag lalagyan mo siya ng break, well done, grade B, pero pag ilalagay natin yung break dito, stop siya na agad. Diba? So wala na siya.
Oh, yes, sir.
Kasi yun ang gamit ng break.
Your grade is B.
Pero pag wala yan, yung dalawa, so dalawa lang maging output niya. Ano ba kung
Sir, kasi may console right
Console right
line.
line.
Yun.
Hindi ata pwede na, ano sir, na anong ganyanin yun, sir.
Okay. But in other programming language, tinry namin to. Anyway, sa ibang programming language. But in C
Yes,
Sharp,
sir,
kaya
sa
niya.
iba.
Sa iba, kaya niya. Dapat ang kukuha niya is yung well line tapos yung you press. But in here, hindi siya. Okay, so
You passed.
FYI lang, information lang, the advantage of using the conditional statement. Okay, advantage lang ng conditional statement para alam natin. The conditional statement can use a range. Pwede siyang gumamit ng logical operator. Example. Kaya walang masyadong gumagamit ng switch statement in programming. Bakit puro conditional statement? Because conditional statement, pwede siyang gumamit ng range, yung tinatawag naming range or yung tinatawag naming conditional statement. I mean, logical. Meron siyang logical. Try ko lang. Nagkaroon. Sana walang problem. Yan. Ito yung sinasabi ko. So for example, from 1, mo ng 1 lang. From 1 and di ba? Double the value of A is 1. Pero pag nagkuhan siya ng more than hindi less than 20 greater than 1 ay kasi nang kinukuha niya. Okay, tanggalin ko lang to. Okay, wala siyang output, right? Pero so A is less than 20, 1 true, and A is greater than or gawin mo siyang 10. A is less than 20. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Ito yung sinasabi kong range. Ibig sabihin, pinaliktad ko lang eh. Lagi ko nga doon para mas maintindihan. Ito yung sinasabi kong range. So, ibig sabihin, ang condition ko is from 1 hanggang 20. Actually, ito eh, 2. Diba 2? Kasi greater than yun. Pero pag gagawin ko lang ganyan, tama ba? Parang baliktad to. Ayan. Mali. Baliktad. Kabila. Ayan. Ito yung sinasabi ko, yung range niya. So, ibig sabihin, kung yung 10 is nasa range ng 1 to 20. Pero pag gagawin ko siyang 100, di ba wala yan sa range ng 1 to 20. So, wala siyang output. Ito yung tinutukoy ko na wala. Na hindi kaya ng switch statement. Kung gagawin mo to, okay, kung gagawin mo yan, tanggalin mo yung break. Tama? Na na imagine nyo pag gagamit ka ng switch statement. Yung switch statement, ulitin ko ulit. Tatanggalin mo lang yung break in case na gusto mo siya mag-range. Tatanggalin mo yung break. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. Hindi ka pwedeng gumamit dito ng logical expression. Okay? Yun ang difference ng dalawa. Ng conditional statement, ng if statement tsaka ng switch statement. Kaya maraming gumagamit ng if statement rather than the switch statement. Kasi ito. Binigay ko na rin to na activity ng student, walang nakagawa. At ipapagawa ko din sana sa inyo pero wag na. Tricky lang siya. Ayun lang. So, do you have any question regarding our topic today? Anyway, this is just only a basic.
None so far, sir.
None. So later on I'll be giving you an activity sa Google Classroom natin. Yan. Group section 2. Ito yung group section 1, yung section 2. Ah. Ayan, so later on mag-upload ako dito ng yung Google Meet natin ito. Okay? Yung Google Meet natin, then i-upload ko dito, for example, yung section, yung ginawa ko sa section 1. So kasama na yung demonstration para minsanan. Andito na yung demonstration. Nag-demo din ako sa kanila. Okay? And then yung Google Meet, naisali na rin para minsanan. And then magbibigay ako ng activity. Ayan. Okay? So wait nyo lang na i-post ko yung mga. And by the way, class, yung kan natin for this week sana, yung week 5 lecture, in-upload ko lang muna yung mga modules natin, but I'll be discussing that by next week bago tayo mag-exam, kasi yung 6 weeks natin is examination. So i-discuss ko muna to. Pag na-discuss ko na, ipopost ko na yung examination. Yun. Any question?
Sir, wala nang meeting mamaya.
Wala na, na-discuss ko naman na, tsaka na-icon ko na. So yun,
Yay.
ulit wala na tayong klase mamaya kasi na-discuss ko naman na. Okay? Yun. If you have any question regarding our topic or activity, pwedeng nyo kung wag sa wag sa messenger, sa kasi crowded na yung messenger ko, kaya hindi ko na masyadong binubuksan. Dito na. Okay? Dito sa Google Chat.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so that's it. So see you next week. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye, sir.